My name, my artist name is Zaki. That's the only name that I ever use, and even used it for all my shows.
So we're here with Zaki, a wonderful, great mixed media, sculpture, drawing, painting artist. Zaki, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm from Belgium, and I met a guy over there when I was 6 years old, and he was a famous sculptor, and we had an exhibition. Well, he had an exhibition, and he invited me with my work on the exhibition. So that's when I started. I was 6 years old, and then 2 years later I had my first work in museum. And then 2 years later I had my sculpture in Middelheim. That's an open air museum. So, well, in Morocco I went 3 years to the Art Academy, and it's the only Royal Academy in Morocco. And I did an exhibition over there in the French Cultural Museum, and then I was offered a job in the academy. And from Morocco I went to St. Martin. But the first year I was over there, we were in the hurricane, and the whole island was destroyed. And I had the whole series of a little bit of the destruction of St. Martin. And then I came to Chicago. Oh, and Chicago, it really took off. I did all the shows with M&M there. I was in the merchandise market. I was in several galleries. One was Leven, and then we had the Maas Gallery. That was where Oprah had a studio. Naperville Art League. I was the art director over there, and then I was the fine art director for 11 small cities in Chicago. Then I came in contact with the Art League of Fort Myers. And there I was director of as well 2 years.
So at age 6 in Belgium, which museum?
Middelheim. And the museum was the Polder Museum in Oren. That village doesn't exist anymore. They flattened it completely for the industry over there. So I did a lot of news, but over here in the United States didn't go. I participated once, and that was Denver, I think. And that was a nude exhibition. Over there I won first prize.
Now you're only 71, you're still a young man.
Yeah, that I did in St. Martin.
In 1995.
Yeah, and I was imagining how I look when I'm 70 years old, how I would look like. The thing is, I always made grimaces with my face, and that was what I came up with.
Right. So we'd like to keep his collection together and find someone who can maybe save it.
The thing is, when I paint, I never have an idea what I'm gonna paint. I put down the music, and I must tell I was an alcoholic. And the booze helped me painting.
Oh.
All my best work is always made with booze. Once I stopped the booze, nobody wanted my work anymore.
Oh.
And I was angry. I said I stopped drinking, and now nobody likes my art.
So we have your work studio in the background behind us.
Yeah.
How many pieces have you created in that?
Hundreds. Because my nudes didn't work, I started with the abstract. That painting is called On the Road Again. If you look at it, it's like the horse races, and people are watching. That's 9/11. That is a piece that came from New York. Yeah, that fell off a truck when they were transporting to the dumpster. And a friend gave it to me. And I changed it a little bit.
Oh, there's gold speckles in there too.
Yeah, it changed color like the fire, from green to red and blue. That represents the thing that was in fire. That's Beijing. That's for the Olympic Games in China. Spikes are the athletes, and the concrete is that keeps them together. The games in China, it has Buddhist religion, and it is like a Buddhist temple. And the one with the spikes over there, I lost my heart. A relationship that went wrong. Yeah, that is called Knife, Wine and Bread. No, that doesn't have a name. And the abstract was always based on a theme. So the first, that was in Chicago, was the French collection with my background to Europe. And all the titles over there, that's what you got, the all French. Because that's why it's called the French collection. And then when I came over here, every time I had an exhibition, the name of the exhibition, that was the name as well of what I did.
As you're looking back to 1995, what would you say to that artist?
Really successful. It really looks like it is. I thought it's not exactly, but it is quite amazing.
So, and unfortunately, when in November of 2019 you had a stroke, so you stopped doing your work.
Yeah, and I didn't do anything since.
Yeah.
Because I shake too much. And that doesn't go.
But you're on your road to recovery.
I hope so.
Yeah.
The doctors have not much hope, but I hope so.
But you can stand, so that's good. Yeah. All right.